Yo, what's good, y'all? And welcome to Slide 2 Band of Thieves. My honest to God favorite game of all time. This game really means a lot to me, and I have a lot of thoughts and feelings, and this is just about to be that in a series of videos. Let's get into it.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're gonna get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
And the yap starts now. Honestly, this compared to Slide 1's tutorial or prologue or whatever is night and day. Like, look what I'm standing on. Look what I'm running on. Nothing like this was on Slide 1.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ouch! Hold on. There it is. Okay.
And honestly,
Let me at that
I hope nothing like
security
this was on Slide
computer.
1, because this took like 2 years to develop. This came out in 2004?
The spotlights
Slide 1 was in
offline.
2002, I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. But now we gotta wait for Bro. It's finally on the field to get done with his hacking shit.
I'm working
And then
on
we
the
can
security
progress whenever he wants to. If he wants to hurry up. Maui.
gate. Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
But yeah, Bro is really on the field. Compared this to Slide 1, he was not doing something like this. Bro was staying in that caboose or wherever the fuck they were. And something that I always liked was just the art of the villains. This picture of Painted King literally comes from the intro of his level. And that's Raleigh. That's another picture of Raleigh. I never cared about Raleigh. Honestly, I didn't really care about him. Painted King, though, one of my favorites. And I'm stuck. And I think, yep, there's Mugshot. But I don't think they have Miss Ruby. I think they completely took Miss Ruby out of here, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know what this picture is. But yeah, they don't have Miss Ruby. But a lot of Raleigh. And a lot of Painted King and Mugshot.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
If I made a drinking game on this game and I had to take a shot for every time Bentley says jump and hit the circle button, I'm going to the fucking hospital. Holy shit, that's alcohol poisoning. But the way they did Murray, you're all gonna see soon. But from Slide 1 to now, yeah, there's a reason why that's my favorite character. There's a reason why that's my favorite character. They did the right thing. They definitely did the right thing. I think here he comes now. I think.
by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
Like, bro went from hiding in that van to a real ass nigga. I mean, he was a real ass nigga from getting those keys, I'm not gonna lie. But even realer now. And
Okay.
damn, I was about to say something after that cutscene, but I completely forgot. That's just unfortunate. Let's just get out of here.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
I remember now. He's my favorite character in this main trilogy of games. They butchered his character in Sly 4, but they butchered every character in Sly 4 for whatever reason.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Freeze!
So fun fact, well, first fun fact, that's literally the statue from Sly 1. And second fun fact, Carmelita and Neela are played by the same voice actors. So they were just, she was just in that booth just arguing with herself.
It's time to go.
Which is crazy, but I guess, what's her name, Regina King, of Uses, Huey and Riley can relate because they're voiced by the same voice actors.
Hold still!
Wait, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Because she is not playing. Her accuracy still sucks like shit,
This is
but
getting a little hot. You guys go warm
we
up
gotta
the
get the
van.
hell out of here.
I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
One thing that always got me about this prologue was why was Carmelita in that sarcophagus, or however you pronounce that? And like, what Constantine said, what if it was the Claw Gang that came back and not Sly? Like, what would she have done? All those cop cars would have been justified.
I'll find you, Cooper!
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
But I think I'm gonna call it here for this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna go into episode 1, the Black Chateau. I'll see y'all then.